August 26, 2016, Eloise Bowie, Earthquake Protection, right? Preparedness. And this is the audience. This is Esther. There's Lloyd. There's Nicole.
Rachel.
There's Rachel. And of course the speaker and Catherine. And now let's set this up.
Thank you for doing that. I'm so sorry, Esther. I didn't realize I had didn't get on you.
Don't.
I got your arm.
At least they know there was another person in the room, so you're covered.
Yeah. But
Okay, if you stay right there,
No.
or stay in front of, yeah,
right here.
then that's fine. Okay, Nicole, sit.
The cat's gonna get in the shot.
There you
It's
go.
rolling
Oh,
out.
I'm sorry.
It's
Sorry. Hello, my name is Eloise Bowie, and today we're talking about earthquake preparation. Everybody around California knows that San Andreas Fault runs all the way through California, all over. And we get a lot of teasing about California falling off into the ocean one day. But anyway, to get ready and to prepare, it's very hard because you never know when an earthquake is going to hit. So this is just a little bit of what you can do to prepare, so if it hits, you're okay. First thing you want to do is get an emergency kit, and you put enough water in there for each of your family members for like 3 days. You put medical supplies, everything you need, canned food, stuff that's easy to just take out of a can and eat. And for your pets, you want to make sure you have a kennel for them that can protect them. And and then one thing about it is, if you're preparing for an earthquake, if it hits at night while you're in bed, you stay in bed. Just cover your head and shoulders with a pillow. You said never try to get out of bed when it's shaking. And if you can't, it says practice. You practice drop, cover, and grab a hold and hold. So you can hold on to something so you don't get, but it's best to hit the floor and cover yourself up and try to hold. If you can, and you have a table that's heavy or something that has an area, climb up under there. Do not go into doorways. Do not go to outer walls. And don't try to go out of the house when the house is shaking, because that can cause a lot of damage. But anyway, so after you go through the basic shaking, and it goes on, and you know how that is, and you check on to make sure everyone in your family should know exactly where the safety zones in your house are. Safety zones are your inner walls, corners, away from where there's something heavy that can fly. Anything like that can protect you. And if you cannot get on the floor, best thing to do is get in a corner and protect yourself so things don't hit you as you're waiting. If you're in a wheelchair, lock your wheels, cover your head and neck, and that's all you need to do. You don't try to get out of your wheelchair or move the wheelchair anyway. But anyway, so that basically is just about all you can do to cover for an earthquake, because nobody can predict exactly. You just know it's there when it starts to shake, There's always sayings that we're heading for a big quake, but I don't pay attention to these kind of things for the simple reason you can't predict when a bad one's going to come. We have a lot of shakers around here. There's always 2 and 3 pointers, 6, 7 pointers sometimes, but it's all over the world, so we're not the only ones that have to worry about preparation for it. But anyway, one thing after the earthquake is you check with the family, you check everything to make sure everybody's okay. Check your gas meter, and if you think it might have a leak, turn the gas off. Because that way you can make sure nothing blows up, you don't have a fire that you don't really need. And another thing, after it's over, you start checking your house. You'll see if there was damage done, especially on the outer walls. That's where usually most of the damage happens. But anyway, and also one thing final is to make sure that if you are a renter, then make sure you have renter's insurance. Because that way, if anything's damaged of your property, then your property is protected and it can be replaced. If you own your home, make sure you have homeowners insurance that covers earthquake protection. You know, you want your earthquake protection because that way, if any damage happens to the house, anything inside, your insurance will take care of it for you. But basically, that's about all you can do to prepare for an earthquake. So, anyway, thank you so much
You're welcome.
for being here for me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And second day.